So, now that the process is complete and you have entered this multidimensional space, you may ask, what now? Maybe you are just a little disappointed because things seem so much the same and all your problems have not been miraculously solved in an instant. But, beloved ones, the purpose of the shift was always to allow you to perceive your world and your reality in a different way. We know that you have understood that you create your own reality, but we wish you to comprehend fully what this means for you at this time. You were born into an earth reality that focused only on the third dimension of consciousness. It was limited by this, and your lives were limited by what was possible in this dimension. As a result, you created a culture based on limitation, on lack, and fear. You allowed your fears to control and dominate your lives, and you imprisoned yourselves in mental conflicts and systems, and you imagined that you could not escape. Then, as you awakened to higher dimensions, you flowed with this awakening into the fifth dimension of consciousness, and you freed yourselves from limitation and opened to the infinite possibilities of the new reality and its multidimensional nature. You were no longer a victim trapped in time and space, but an infinite being of light incarnated in human form as a human angel. This is where you are now, beloved ones. You have embraced your true nature and recognized that your work is to create a new reality in this new earth. Not to receive it ready-made from spirit, beloveds, but to share in the ultimate adventure of creating it with spirit in a conscious way. We know, as you know deep inside, that there is no problem that cannot be solved in this infinite realm of possibility and love and compassion. We know, as you know too, that to create a new reality means not to focus on the past and on old problems, old energies, and old traumas, but to focus your energy on what you want to create now and in the future. If you focus your energy on what is wrong, what is wounded, what is broken, then that is all that you will see, and that will fill your life, bringing with it anxiety and stress. If you focus your energy on what you desire to create, on love and harmony and peace, then that is what you will create and what will fill your life. If you choose to be the peace and harmony, and to live that peace and harmony, then so it will be. Beloved ones, perhaps the greatest challenge facing you in 2013 is living and breathing the truth of who you are, and so creating peace and harmony in your lives. It is not enough to simply talk about it, or meditate on it. It needs to be the reality that you are creating and living. This requires total honesty about your life and your choices. Are you living to the highest expression of your soul in your everyday life? In your work? In your relationships? Do you practice integrity, openness, and generosity? Do you treat yourself with love and respect so that you can also treat others this way? Do you focus on love, joy, compassion, and gratitude on a daily basis? Do you allow your higher self to guide you as you follow the flow of divine love and abundance in your life? Do you truly allow divine light to love you and support you in this new reality, or are you determined to hold on to the old you in the energies of anger, depression, and disempowered victim? Beloved ones, the choice is yours. In this new earth, your reality is determined always by your choices. Dancing the dream, beloved ones. The way that you create a new reality and a new future is to dream that reality into manifestation. Dreaming is not just a nighttime activity, but it is a conscious practice where you create a daydream that is a template for the expression of what you wish to create. This daydream can be expressed in words, color, sound, dance, poetry, a myriad of ways. In truth, you are all star dances of light, moving through time and space, dancing your reality into being. Becoming conscious of this process allows you to be a conscious dreamer and dancer, dancing the incoming energies into light and manifestation, rather than being knocked off balance every time there is an accelerated transmission of light codes and information. Strive to be at the still point at the center of the dance, where movement and non-movement become one in perfect balance, then you will feel the light and poise of the star dancer in your life. As you dream, your individual desires and intentions become part of the great symphony of creative energies that are all weaving together into manifestation. In the old earth of the third dimension, where you were not conscious dreamers, you dreamed your fears and nightmares into manifestation as often as your love and joy. Now, beloveds, that you are awakened and conscious dreamers, choose to dance the dream of love and peace into reality. Beloved family of light, in the ancient cultures of Lemuria, Atlantis, and Egypt, where there were advanced beings who were able to connect with the higher dimensions, it was the priests and priestesses who held the higher frequencies in balance for the community. They did this by forming sacred communities and using their highly developed skills and talents to anchor the energies and light codes into the earth plane. In the new earth it is you, as family of light, who must anchor these higher frequencies in your lives and in your bodies through your own skills and talents. And this is not just through meditation and healing, but also through creativity, joy, and dance. The priests and priestesses of the past were also poets, writers, artists, musicians, singers, and dancers, who held the energies in what they created and in their performances within their communities. Beloved ones, we see you too learning how to dance and sing and create your dreams into a new reality. Imagine, create, participate, these may be the key words for living in the new multidimensional reality of light. Imagine. The act of imagining is in fact the act of creating another reality. In the past, imagination was understood as the ability to make up something that was not real. So, an artist or writer could imagine an alternate reality, and a film director could visually create that reality so that it seemed absolutely real. When an imagined reality is presented as a visual story, it takes on an aspect of such veracity that it seems like a real, alternate world. Gradually, you are beginning to understand the relationship between imagining and telling a story and creating reality or realities, for in truth there are always multiple realities and levels of reality. Reality is never a singular construct, but the shared construction or co-creation of many people dreaming and creating together. Now perhaps you can see how your earth reality was initially created by the Elohim. It was imagined into form by the creators of form, the Elohim angels, working according to the light codes and impulses from the divine heart and mind. Over time, they were joined by many other light beings who came to join in the adventure of creation in time and space, until the earth became a wonderful test laboratory for different forms of life and co-creation, all in accordance with the divine plan for life in the galaxy. So, beloveds, do you see that you were never simply the passive creations of a more powerful deity? You yourselves were always a part of the dream, the creation, the great act of imagination, both the creators and the created. You are dreaming and imagining within the dream. You are empowered to dream and create and to manifest the new reality together. Create. So you may ask, how do I create? What do I need to know? Firstly, you need to know yourself as you truly are, as a powerful and empowered creative being of light. Secondly, you need to imagine and to dream. Imagine what you would like to create amongst all the many possibilities, and dream that into a story. It is your story and your creation. As you choose and create, your story will resonate with the stories of others, who have similar dreams and desires, and you will be drawn together to create together. But, you must be honest about what you want to create and what you desire. If there are inner conflicts, then you will manifest a conflicted reality. And so, beloved ones, as the year unfolds, you will find yourselves being drawn to dream and to create with others. It is a time of co-creation, you are never alone. Participate in the new earth, beloved ones. The easiest way to share dreams and creations is to participate. The new earth is about community and participation. It is about co-creation. You cannot co-create in a vacuum. You need to get out there and find the people who will dream with you and create with you. In the past, this group energy was held in temples and sacred sites. In the new earth, you hold this energy when you gather together to share, to meditate, to dance, to sing, and to create. You open temporary sacred spaces that can energize dreams into manifestation. Beloved ones, know that wherever you are is sacred space when you are conscious and awakened. If you hold that truth in your heart and you come together as a group with the intention of holding sacred space, then you will ignite and ground the energy of creation and manifestation through divine love and divine creative intelligence. Know, therefore, that there is really nothing to fix, heal, or save, beloveds, just a new reality waiting to be dreamed and danced into manifestation, a new dream waiting to be born.